1, 2, 1, 2. Yo. Fresh white paper, hip-hop maker. Blasting through the speakers, gonna disturb the neighbors. My mark on the bed, so you know she caught the vapors. Smoking that loud with the Hennessy chaser. Fly like a pilot, she feeling on my privates. I'm drinking like a pirate and fighting like I'm Irish. But I know to be a tyrant. This track is really biting. I'm getting real excited. Ain't no time for biting. Lyrical stamina, bring it to an amateur. Pussy slam dancing up, probably on camera. Daily illustrationist, been a hood favorite. Mr. Illy Bang, stay street like the pavement. Architect with the bars, got my weed from Mars. Winning from my slab, will leave your face scarred. Respect my cabinet, put you in the emblem. Light you on fire, so Sage can light a cigarette. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. I spit the hot flame just like I was dousing. See, rise my cock, cause it says bouncing. Front, rush your legs, sweep your face on water fountains. You lost your manhood, still never found it. You think you fly like a child, you're grounded. See you on the avenue, people always clown him. He's an embarrassment, the one that be around him. Throw him into Bronx River, go ahead and drown him. The juggernaut of rap, steady like a spike back. Catch him with a pimp strap and spitting that white crap. I beat a silverback, mixed with a bear. Turn up, mix the alcohol with beer. Got that weed smoke in the atmosphere. On my way to the strip club, hell yeah. Beats get bodied, you can't stop me. I love shorty head game and sloppy. I roll with tyrants that's controlling the environment. Keep tracks firing, keep the streets admiring. All these other bums should be retiring. Give them the pink slip, please just fire them. Balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. That's right. Card how you mother scones. Juggernaut of rappers in the goddamn building. Word up, BX representative. Smack the shit out the damn president. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Silverback of rappers in the building. You heard me? Yeah. Feeling this already. Time to turn up when I enter the building. Either you fake or do this for a living. Locking down the game like I put it in the prison. It's not a rap career, more like a mission. The shit I spit is always though. Got C4 explosives in my coat. The rap terrorists, I thought you know. These bum motherfuckers just got to go. When it comes to the bars, I'm well trained. Been doing this at a young age. I'm animal outside the cage. Turning enemies to shark bait. How much shit I got to take when it comes to the rap game nowadays. Most these bum dudes need to fade. Not the handcuffs from Stevie J. Clap, clap, that's that, put him in that chat. Lyrical chit chat, break that track, crack, nigga in the tic tac, smell like an ass crack. Where's them hoes at? All my nuts at? Guilty! Been a bad influence with my music showing, proving legacy pursuing. I'm a mutant that be pooping or your belly moving. Either got your mind thinking or your body moving. Stash a microphone from you and ask what you doing. Am I you the music moving? Got you acting stupid. Still recouping about to lose it off these slicks and juices. Smoke with the Easter Bunny, body slam Cupid. Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm not even gonna go too crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's some little light. But for the rest of this fucking tour, I'm gonna go fucking ham on your whore. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do to Silverback of rap. 1, 2, 1, 2. How I'm sounding to you. Council Roundtable, B. Pull up. Episode 281. We talk about the old-fashioned wrestling. Let y'all know what's happening. You know damn well I'm matured because I titled the show, you know, Undertaker's birthday. Well, respectfully, Undertaker's birthday. See, I'm a person, I may not be a fan of you, and I won't even go that far to say I'm not a fan of the Undertaker. I do say he bummed out a lot of times in his career, but people don't want to call it out. But that's neither here nor there. I like to give people their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the wrestling business, where it's known that wrestlers die young, unfortunately. And for Undertaker to be here, 60 years old, after the crazy matches he's been through, Hell in a Cell matches, Buried Alive matches, hardcore matches, former hardcore champion, all that fly stuff. For him to still be here to tell his story, to train, you know what I mean, help out when it comes to the PC, all that fly stuff. The what's that? The LFG show. For him to tell his story and still be here and do what he got to do, it's a blessing. And happy birthday to him, man. Seriously, I can't hate on that. I'm gonna drop that link early. We're gonna talk about it. Drop that link. Well, yeah, happy birthday to Undertaker, man. Like we spoke about Undertaker a lot of times on the show. Believe it or not, what's good, Black Star? I really don't got a cold open, so you could just pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, like we definitely touch on a lot of topics when it comes to Undertaker. Um, as y'all know, like when I first had got introduced to Undertaker, I wasn't like other kids were scared of Undertaker. I was actually more scared of Paul Bearer than Undertaker. Ballet, what it do though? You
Yo, it's goody, man.
all right? All right. I see you over there. Hear you over there snacking. What you snacking on over there?
An apple.
Okay, okay. I ain't have an apple in like forever, but that's what's up. I've had apple juice, but I love apple juice and like orange juice. I love that stuff. But yeah, man. Undertaker's birthday, all that. What's going on?
Yeah, had a stressful couple of days.
Sorry to
So
hear
yeah,
that.
huh?
I was saying sorry to hear that.
Uh, like now I understand what my brother was telling to me all these years
What did he tell you?
that not all family supports you, not all family loves you.
Oh, that's a fact. Shit, I'll say most family don't love you. Not you. I'm saying in general.
So
I
like,
definitely know the vibes.
I was thinking about it. I was like, man, like some of my friends is more family than my actual family. That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Like when it comes to most of my other family members, you guys is more family than them motherfuckers. Especially when it comes to most of my siblings. I don't hear from them motherfuckers at all. Like from afar, I try to reach out to them, but it's like, you know, it'll just be like a one-way communication. And it's like I'm not gonna be sitting there and kissing your ass and telling you like I'm one of the youngest out of my siblings. I only keep in contact with my sister. That's it. Everybody else be acting bogus as fuck. They act like I don't even exist.
Like I'm the youngest.
I feel like it sucks. I feel you.
So like my way of things is going like, okay, like if you show loyalty to them, they show loyalty to you.
That's what you would think, but
Yeah,
sometimes it don't be like that, unfortunately.
like I could never have been so wrong. But it's a different story for a different day.
Nah, it's all good. I definitely hear you. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime you want to chop it up behind the scenes, you already know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. No problem, man.
But yeah, B. Got a few things to talk about. Gunther out here looking like a whole clown.
El Grande Americano is my new favorite wrestler.
he's getting over. It's working. It's really working.
Like I was sitting there, like narrating from.
Now you can definitely see that's definitely not Ray Phoenix. Now y'all can know me. Y'all can
Yeah, definitely not Ray Phoenix. But he said, from the Golf de Americano, I was like, oh fuck.
You see him, right, Ballet? Like now Redman turned that shit into a meme now. You know that song? That's when I slap the shit out you. Slap the shit out you. Now Redman's using that shit when Jimmy Uso slapped flames out that dude Gunther. That's his new meme.
Yeah, he pimp slapped. Poor Gunther.
Like, what are we doing with Gunther? You see what I'm saying about Gunther? Gunther looks like a fucking clown. First, you're struggling with the Alpha Academy, and now you got motherfuckers slapping you all over the place. Like, you turn, like, remember I called them the Three Stooges from before? It's really looking like it now. Y'all motherfuckers, like, this dude got fired, and,
But he smiled. But he smiled when he got slapped. It was like someone's going to die next week.
Jimmy should have died right then and there. Or, if y'all going to have the slapping spot, don't have him look like it's, like it phased him. Like have him with the stone face. Like he gets slapped and he's still standing there with a straight face. You know what I'm saying?
No, but wouldn't the smile be more menacing though?
If he didn't because it's clear that he got affected by the slap.
That's true. I'll give you that.
It's definitely clear he got affected by the slap. That's my thing. It's like
to me. Like to me, and like this is me from California.
Mm-hmm.
The smile is more menacing. That just says that he has something really evil for you planned.
Like this. Hold on, wait. Let me turn my camera on. Turn my camera on real quick. If you'd have kept, you know what I mean? If you say that act like pow.
Yeah.
And say it like that, then cool. He was like, oh. And then he smiled. That dude bogus as hell, man. He's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
And then you want to smile. You a whole joke out here, my dude. Like, this is this is like Gunther's worst title reign ever. And all the promotions he's been, this right here, the worst.
But he has put on great matches, though. Again, to be devil's advocate.
But that's Gunther. Look at Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes put on good matches also.
Yeah, true.
But he looks like a straight pussy too.
But Cody needs a storyteller to go along with him.
Who,
if you're not a person who can tell a story, he can't like for instance, if you put Cody by himself and he's telling the story without anybody pushing him, like not necessarily like pushing him, but like Training Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Denzel basically told most of the story by himself. I think the dude that co-starred with him was kind of tagging along.
Ethan Hawke.
Well, yeah.
I won't say he was just like he ain't put nothing in the movie. He definitely told a story too. I wouldn't go that far.
No. Like I said, like most of that story was told by Denzel.
Yeah, because you gotta remember he's being like the naive cop and came out as a hero at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Right, Ballet. Cody's gotta stop being a pushover. That's it. He pulled up again. He's still trying to talk to this man. Why? Whip his ass. Why you not asking about The Rock? Why you not asking about Travis Scott?
Like he put the line over there though. Like cross the line, I'm gonna fuck you up type of thing.
He already crossed the line.
No. Like when he put the title on, like in the middle of the ring, and go like, okay, if you want to come get it.
He already crossed the line. The zoo left them bloody in the
True.
Let's not forget.
But like I said, I'm playing devil's advocate here. That's all I'm doing.
It's no advocate. He's a pussy. That's it. There's no way around it. It's really not. We gave Cody a chance mad times. Well, I did. It's enough. He's like a pussy.
The best storytelling, and it's kind of prophetic. That's the word, right? Prophetic.
Yeah, that's the word.
That it's NXT that's telling the best story.
Let me turn my camera back on because my shape up looking crazy. I gotta get a shape up. Turn this back on.
There's NXT that's telling the best story out of everybody. That's because, like, you look at tonight, right? Between Stephanie and Jada Parker, like they told a good story. It's just that nobody else is following what NXT is trying to do.
Yeah, I give NXT that. NXT is actually trying to, trying to build people with stories and shit. They definitely are. Like the stories may not be that strong, but they're trying something. They're not just being like, we're just gonna rest our laurels on good matches. That's just lazy because you get a good match a dime a dozen when it comes to wrestling nowadays. Just getting a good match is, what I'm saying? You get that shit in TNA, you get this shit in Raw, SmackDown, AEW, especially AEW. That's all they do is good matches. And they're not grasping the concept that, we need stories. We get it. Y'all motherfuckers got really good rosters. Y'all got a lot of great wrestlers from the indies and all that fly shit. Like, but can y'all fucking make us give a fuck? That's all we ask.
And like to me, and like this is one of the criticisms I have with wrestling. To me, the match shouldn't be the story. The match should be the end. It should be what you're building towards.
What's good, any God?
Like when I'm here, so I don't get fined.
I don't know what he meant by that, but what's going on?
But to me, like AEW, like they're trying to say that like wrestling is our hook. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and WWE is doing that shit too. And it's like we need more than just good matches. We need, especially when it comes to WrestleMania season. Like this WrestleMania season is weak. It really is. There's not much going on. Oh man, we got an inside scoop right here with Coked Out Sean.
Sir, the Heartbreak Kid want to send a birthday shout out to the Undertaker. The reason why I got 5 back operations.
Right.
He fucked up more people, in those Hell in a Cells than anybody else.
And that's what I'm saying. Like for him to still be here at the age of 60 to tell his story.
No, but he inflicted the damage.
Well, he yeah. Most of the time, yeah, he did. Oh, that's a beast mode. That's a beast mode quote. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, my dude. Go ahead.
But yeah, man, I was going by what we talking about with Mania season. I'm gonna tell what I think happened. I think The Rock bum rushed that shit on purpose.
Because let's really think about it. The shit that The Rock did, the whole selling your soul angle and all that, it did bring some interest to WrestleMania. But it's like he did that shit.
What interest that he's gay?
Yeah. Other than that, no. You
know why he did it, right?
What's up?
Why?
Because he wants to fuck with Triple H. That's old beef right there. They can say whatever they want about we're good right now, we're working good. Nah, man, if you really look at how The Rock really just started, they used to bully that man. The Clique used to bully him. And in wrestling, they never forget grudges.
That was mostly Sean. That wasn't Triple H though.
But he's part of the Clique.
That was both of them. The
Really?
whole clique wasn't shit. All of them wasn't shit. All of them.
So now
I would say, if anything, Nash was more mild mannered than the rest of them. He still did his fair share of bullshit too, but everybody else, they was all on their bullshit.
That Clique
Razor stayed bullying.
But that Clique there, the 97 Clique, because Razor and Diesel were gone. That Clique there, they were deep pushing everybody. So The Rock ain't forgot about that. Now he done leveled up to where he basically don't need the WWE. He only can come back when he wants to. But the Triple H and them, now he's like, you're at my mercy now. I have to make you and I can break you. I can fuck your WrestleMania up and you can't do nothing about it. But then I could come back and they'll cheer me because I'm the draw now.
And not only that, isn't he Triple H's boss? I think he's Triple H's boss.
Yep.
Yeah,
he is.
He's the head of the WWE wing of Endeavor. Or TKO.
Yeah. They don't forget that shit because one thing about wrestlers, I learned this. We deal with different forms of people. We deal with actors, we deal with wrestlers, we deal with rappers, all this, that, and the wrestlers, they'll hold a grudge to the death date.
Ex-Brett.
Shit. Ain't no peace treaties or nothing. There'll be quarrel, just to get a Hall of Fame bag in a ring. But deep inside, there's some issues that's never gonna be sorted out because The Rock ain't forgot about none of that. He's like, okay, I'm the final boss. You pay.
Scott Steiner might kill a motherfucker.
Yeah. I made you and I can break your company now. Now Triple H got to pivot to what The Rock won because think about this. Even before The Rock returned, it wasn't really going anywhere anyway. The Rock just decided out of nowhere just to appear like on a random SmackDown. We was like, hold on, what's this?
Right. Because
he wasn't even playing because there was talks about him not even being involved.
Yeah, because remember, given the fact that the whole infamous January 6th, them going to Netflix and him doing this whole peace treaty angle at first, like it puzzled all of us.
Yeah, he didn't have to fuck with Triple H, man. He's like, okay, I'm the boss now. So if I want to bum your company, I'm gonna bum your company. Then yeah, I can do that.
Mm-hmm. Like both stories, you can tell what's going to happen. Cody's winning at Mania. The only matter is the only matter is who's eating the pin. You know what I mean?
My thing was like I thought Cena was definitely winning that Mania at first until he went with the whole I'm not changing anything. I'm keeping the same character or whatever, same clothes, which is ridiculous. I don't know how the fuck you sit there and say you're getting new clothes. You're not getting new clothes, but you're switching up the colors of your shit. But that's neither here nor there.
The wild part.
Hold on. But when he went with that, when he said he wasn't really going to change anything, that's what I was like, yeah, Cody's definitely going to win because they're not going to go through all that and not, have him win.
The wild card is the winner of the triple threat.
But at the same time, though, you got to understand this. With Cody and Cena, they kind of booked themselves in a situation. I was talking to Toph about this in the group chat. If Cena loses, then this heel turn is for nothing.
Now, but the winner of the triple threat is the wild card, and like this entire situation, because now we know what the favor is. The favor.
There's a way out of this. There's a way out of this. There's a way out of this. Y'all ready for this one? There's a way out of this.
Let us hear it. What's up? Come on with it.
Have Cody win, right? And then The Rock appears. And he takes the belt away from Cody and gives it to Cena. Because he's the final boss.
No, that would be incredibly damaging if that happens.
it
Like
plays on. It plays on to the heel role.
You mean like
That'll be worth
have
it.
them? You mean like have them hold the belt hostage?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got to remember they did that angle already with Kevin Owens. With Kevin
That'll be
Owens and
Moxley on
Cody.
steroids.
Who the fuck is that, Toph? That's
Vegeta, I think. No,
That's
not
Bruce.
Vegeta.
Super Saiyan Goku drinking a cup of coffee. The fuck?
No, I know who that is. That's Broly drinking coffee.
Yeah, that's what that is.
But yeah, they.
That's Broly from the second Broly movie. I know who that is.
When Broly was like fucking everybody up.
Nah, just Gohan, but yeah. This was the movie where he's fucking up kids and Gohan. I remember that movie well.
Pause.
It's definitely a lot of child abuse in Dragon Ball Z.
For real.
Gohan, though. Everybody fucked up Gohan. Everybody fucked up Vegeta. Good lord.
What's going on, Toph? What to do though? Glad you guys was able to pull up.
Yep.
Oh man.
Know what somebody told me yesterday?
Hell.
That El Grande Americano is the most racist thing WWE, or no, the most racist thing in wrestling. That's like, you must not be watching this long.
Right. I was about to say, like, huh? That's the most racist thing? Really? Okay.
Nah, man. If anything, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna stick to it. It might not be Chad Gable.
It's Chad.
Let it go, my dude. Let it go. It's Chad.
Hey,
It's Chad.
I'm just saying.
Even Michael Cole spilled the beans. Remember during the commentary, he spilled the beans. Said that was Chad Gable by accident.
He been saying that last week. So like.
Like I said,
It's actually entertaining.
Yeah, it's working for him. It's working for Chad Gable. It's working.
Like I sent my friend the video of Jim the Anvil wearing the clan mask. I was like, yeah. Then you see this.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
And your whole opinion's gonna change.
And it's like, damn, you got to pay the bills that bad, or you just racist? God rest his soul, of course.
Got starved out, man.
Dark Side comes back tonight.
What?
I said, don't
What's
forget
that?
Dark Side comes back tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh, Dark Side's coming back tonight?
Tonight?
Isn't I think they're doing,
right?
I
Well,
think they're
after the show,
doing I think they're doing Mick Foley, right?
And how many times he died?
Yes.
That dude Mick Foley, he got fucking 9 lives for real.
Fuck 9, he has 20.
My favorite version of Taker is the American Badass. Everybody knows that.
Speaking of Taker, that man just turned 60 years old today.
Yeah, that's the title of the show.
Digging holes.
Taking souls and digging holes.
And smacking
said-
hoes.
When David Flay said, "What are you doing?" I'm whooping your ass. That's what I'm doing.
That was like the best, one of the best segments ever on wrestling.
That was hilarious.
I think the best. I think the
David
best
Flair,
line he
Bob.
ever said. I think the best line Taker ever said. I don't know what year it was. I guess it was 2000. I'm assuming it was 2000 or 2001. I'm assuming 2000. He was in the ring with The Rock, and he said, "I may not dress like the devil anymore, but I can still get medieval on your ass," or something like that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Even Rock was like, "Ooh," because he always like Rock.
No. Taker first said, "I'm."
Yeah, that was
you
definitely.
You still know I dance with the devil, and I can get medieval on your ass.
Yeah, that was definitely 2000 for sure.
That a wild shit with the Undertaker hung the boss man. That was wild shit.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
See, now when I was younger, I'm like, how the fuck did they pull that off?
Perks, man. That was Perks.
Nah, man, I want to know how the fuck Taker had Rikishi do a trust fall off the Hell in a Cell and he didn't die. Like,
Right, you know how much trust Rikishi had to have in that dude for him to do that choke slam off the Armageddon Hell in the Cell?
No, how much trust Mick Foley had when he fucking somersaulted?
You know what? That's a good
That was-
question. Which spot was worse, the Foley spot or the Rikishi spot? Which spot was worse?
Oh, the Foley
The
one.
Foley spot by
the
far.
Foley one for sure. Man.
At least Rikishi had the hay as the cushion.
Foley got fucked up.
Mick had no cushion.
Foley got fucked up.
No, he did. He got choke slammed twice that night. Rikishi.
Yeah, you're right. Man, like, yeah, he went over the cage and he went through the cage. You're right.
Right. And he lied too. Well, they'll be talking about it tonight, I guess. But he lied.
Nah, see, that's the thing here. He got like 3 different personalities. He got 4 different personalities. That's how he living longer.
Yeah, he lied to Vince too because Vince assumed that he had practiced earlier and Mick had never practiced. He never been on there. He didn't know how tall that shit was. So,
Right,
Yeah,
he did.
He said that if that would have happened, that he would never went through with it.
right.
Fucking, it was Mick Foley's idea for Taker to toss him off that cage. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
How much
because
crack
they want
was-
to outdo the first one. Because the first one was crazy, like with Shawn and Taker. So they like, yo, we got to outdo this one.
How
Right.
much of Sean's stash did Mick take to take that spot?
Man.
He took
I don't
all
even
of it.
remember. I don't even remember what they were even feuding about. That's the thing. I don't think
Doesn't
anybody.
Yeah, right. We don't even motherfuckers didn't even care about the feud. We just cared about that one spot.
Yeah, it was they. Now I remember Foley and Taker had a feud like in '90 because Paul Bear stabbed Taker in the back. That was really the beginning
Yeah,
of
Paul
it.
Bear-
Bear's man.
That's
He was Paul Bear's
the
guy.
feud.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one
That
of
was real-
Paul Bear's guys. And what happened was Undertaker broke in Paul Bear's house and beat his ass.
I remember
Oh
that.
yeah, I remember that segment. Oh shit. Oh,
So he was in
man.
line with Paul Bear's crew because Kane was with him and Mankind was with him.
And
Was
that
it Vader
other
with him
dude,
for a
what was
little
his
while?
name? The executioner, Terry Gordy. Terry
Yeah,
Bam
Vader-
Bam Gordy. He
Vader
was with him too.
was with them for a little while too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
you're right.
Kentucky.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Vader was with Paul Bearer. You're right.
And I thought Vader and Bear was cool for a little while until they just killed his push.
I'm nothing but a piece of shit. A big fat piece of shit.
So Ballet said it comes on at 10 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, they definitely talking about Mick Foley's Hell in a Cell spot for sure.
And that's what's up. That's good timing on their behalf because given the fact today is Undertaker's birthday, so that's good timing.
Yeah, the Undertaker got bodies, man.
For real. I stand
Yeah,
by
mountain.
and I stand by what I said on the last episode. Mick Foley is the unsung hero in wrestling. Because he low-key made a lot of guys' careers.
Yeah.
He made Triple H a legitimate guy because, man, he killed himself to put Triple H over.
Yeah, remember the boiler room matches? Well, they only had one boiler room match.
He killed himself getting the Rock over. Jesus.
Austin debuted DTA in mixed expense.
Right.
Don't forget
Yeah,
Vince
you're right.
thought
You're
that,
right.
and don't forget Vince thought that Mick was gonna flop.
And then he did the first time Mick did Mr. Sacco was when Vince was in the hospital.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget that too.
I'll take it from here, nurse.
Yeah. Nah, man, that bedpan is forever goated, man.
Yo,
Shit was great.
I cried in tears laughing with that. Me and the fam was watching it that night. We was literally in tears.
Bro, I still get tears every time I see that segment. Oh my god.
Yeah, that segment never gets old. That segment, and speaking of Undertaker, the segment where he told Hogan he ain't no dead man Inc. was in the house.
Oh, and he dragged him on the motorcycle. Oh
But
my
that was
god, that was
SmackDown. That was on
gold.
SmackDown, right?
No, that was
Yeah.
Raw.
Oh, that was a Raw.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
Raw.
Oh my god, that was gold.
This motherfucker, man.
What?
Like I said, I always bash Undertaker for all these years and shit, but I could definitely salute to him for him still being here at the age of 60, because unfortunately wrestlers are known to pass away at a young age. So that's definitely
40?
what's up for him to still be here.
You're right.
The coldest.
Exactly, man.
Taker's debut was probably one of the coldest debuts I ever seen.
Yeah, with me, all of the kids were scared of Undertaker. I was more scared of Paul Bearer than Undertaker.
When the
That
Millionaire
would
Man
creep
said,
me out.
go ahead.
Now, what creeped me out was when he put the Ultimate Warrior in that casket.
Oh yeah. No, but the part about Taker, I remember the most about that debut when DiBiase said, "From Death Valley." I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, who's from Death Valley?
Yeah, I didn't know what that. I was like, Death. I thought that was on some demonic type shit. Cause I'm a kid, so I'm like,
Yeah.
Death. I know that was an actual place somewhere. You know what I mean?
And
It's
you
the hottest
find
place in
out
the world.
and you found out Death Valley is the hottest place in California, right?
Yeah.
No, hottest place
Hey man,
it's the hottest place in the world.
shout outs to pro wrestling for introducing us to different fucking places on planet Earth.
Yeah, dead ass, yo. Wrestling not only did that, wrestling put me on to rock and roll music, all that shit.
That's how I learned it. That's how I learned about
Yeah.
geography. I learned geography from wrestling. Which
Yeah.
is weird.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Jericho quote. That one guy's like, "Go back to Toronto. I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot." I know about Winnipeg just because of this.
Oh, what
Like
about
one
with
of the
EO
best-
Sky? Remember the shit with EO Sky?
I'm Japanese, bitch.
Yeah, he's like, go back to
Yeah,
China.
right.
I'm Japanese, bitch.
Yeah. Them NXT. Yeah, them NXT. Them Full Sail crowds was mad racist. I'm glad they got the fuck out of there.
That's
Remember
Florida
when they
for you.
fucking chanted? They chanted what? They were chanting MAGA shit at Andrade at one time.
They did.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
They chanted the same chants at Sami Zayn one time too.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh wow.
I remember that.
The Olay chant?
Yeah.
Wow.
But going on what we talking about with the build and everything, I'm thinking what's going on is a lot of the big dogs ain't been on every show, because we used to seeing the big dogs on every build, on every show
Yeah.
before the event. See, we had to wait 3 weeks to see Cena, but you don't have Roman Reigns. We don't have Roman Reigns. We don't have Cena. Now we don't have CM Punk. We don't have all the big dogs are never there at one place to
Well,
build.
I want to go that far with CM Punk. CM Punk has been coming to work.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Punk.
Did Seth for the event.
Yeah, Punk and Seth is carrying that feud.
And you right though, King, because it's that's my issue with it. Because it's yo, why y'all always resting all of y'all big storylines on these part-timers? You mean to tell me that's the only thing y'all can't cook anything up for the mid-carders that desperately need help to get over? Nobody gives a fuck about Lara Valkyria. Nobody gives a fuck about Chelsea Green. Nobody gives a fuck about the tag team division. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the Street Profits. They finally won the belts and shit. Took them 4 fucking years. But what do they do after this? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing cooking with these motherfuckers in the mid card. Just like what Toph said. Toph said
by the way,
Triple H just don't give a fuck about these motherfuckers.
And by the way, they just realized that, oh my God, the Viking Raiders or the War Raiders are our tag team champions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should be the new day.
Fucking Braun Breaker is ice fucking cold. You got Braun Breaker beefing with the Cringeman Day. Why?
He loves the Judgment Day. I swear to God.
Time to die.
Yo, he loves some Judgment Day. I would have been
break these motherfuckers the fuck up. These motherfuckers don't have no juice. They don't have nobody don't care what the fuck they got going on. I guess the thing is they keep teasing a new member. Why? It should be no members.
The rumor is that it's going to be a fatal 4-way, and that's the
I heard it's gonna be Braun.
That's what we were talking about a couple of
it's gonna be Braun Breaker. Yeah, it's gonna be Braun Breaker, Penta, Finn, and Dom.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Too many
Yeah, that's what I
four-ways.
was talking about a couple of weeks ago when I said this Mania is giving me Mania 2000 vibes. Let's just make every match a gimmick match. Like that was the first Mania 2000. That was the first Mania where you could see that they were going out of their way to give everybody a payday, which is a nice gesture. But it's like, man, no one cares about all this shit, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Haven't you?
WrestleMania is meant for the big storylines or big blow-offs to feuds,
Right.
man.
Haven't you
Yeah,
noticed?
it's not the showcase of the Immortals anymore.
Haven't
Oh,
you
it
noticed
stopped being
this?
that a long time ago.
Right.
It used to
Tell
be a
me,
time where those guys had to fight to get those positions. Like that's where I missed the 3-hour format. Cause if you
Right,
couldn't get over, your ass sitting in catering.
Right.
right,
Right. That's how it
like,
exactly.
should be.
tell me if you noticed this. Both of the Vegas Manias are pieces of shit.
Oh, WrestleMania 9.
Yes.
Right.
Damn.
Maybe it's the biggest thing. Yeah.
I wouldn't even say it's Vegas. I would say the same. You could say the same thing about New Orleans too, and they're going to be there next year.
Yeah, he
The
might be
the
on to
only
something. Let me find
undercard,
out they all cursed. Let me find
The
out.
Vegas
yeah,
curse.
the only undercard match they got that's like, all right, cool. Like the Orton Owens thing, like that's cool. You know, that makes sense. I'm for that. Um, the Naomi Jade thing's got potential. Let's see what they can do. I'm interested in that. Every other mid card match, like I'm just gonna be honest with you, it's like either not built well or I just don't care. I don't
Like
care
I
about the
agree.
tag
you
team.
I agree,
Yeah, I
so
don't care about the tag team division. I don't care. Like they totally cooled off Braun. Like the fans still bark and shit, but there's no direction. They don't know who you want to feud with. I doubt the U.S. title will even be on the show. I thought we were heading towards Fatu and Solo. Now I don't even know anymore. They've cooled that shit off.
It
They
should
got
have
like
been.
Fatu feuding with
I
Braun
mean,
every
they did a.
now.
I mean, they did a. I mean, they did a confrontation between them on
yeah,
SmackDown.
they did tease. They keep teasing. It's like fuck the teasing. Get this motherfucker the fuck out of here. Jacob
like
Fatu should
Mania.
have been lunged at this dude
But
long
see,
time
here's the thing,
ago.
man. You can keep teasing it, but like if you tease it too long, people aren't going to care anymore. Like for instance, they were teasing Theory and Waller breaking up since the Reagan administration. Now nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's like
They
it's
just
like a
they
chick. It's
scrapped
like a
that.
chick he's trying to holler at, right? It's like a chick he's trying to holler at. She keep teasing. She keep teasing. After all, like, man, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you think you is. You're gonna go about your business.
Right.
Like Mania 9, you knew it was ball game over. The second you saw Tatanka versus HBK lead off,
Oh, you know that shit was dud.
That match shouldn't
you
even
knew
have
it was
been on
ball
the.
game over.
Man, that match
They
shouldn't
want.
even have been on the card. Fuck.
They should have
That's
had me
another
wrestle
one.
purple.
Then I think they had Doink versus Crush in the middle of the fucking card. It's like the fuck.
Yeah, they did.
I never
Yeah.
understood that feud. I don't know why the fuck Crush is beefing with
And
Doink for so
I
damn long.
think
That shit was weird.
I hope I'm wrong because I've been wrong before, but I think the match that's really gonna like surprise people and not in a good way is Charlotte versus Tiffany Stratton. This is a match that looks good on paper until you actually see it play out on TV. Because so
Oh,
far,
Pucker's gonna get fired for that one.
yeah. See, here's the thing about Tiffany, right? And I'm not even throwing shade at her. Like, she's good, but she's really not a good promo. She's not like awful or anything,
Green.
but
She's
I
she's
don't
not.
know if it. I don't know if it's necessarily the promo. It's more or less her being a babyface because she hasn't really had much of a chance to be one. You
Yeah,
know.
it doesn't work. It's a match that looks good on paper, but then you see it play out and you're like, oh, this shit isn't as good as I thought it was. Like, they really
Well, the,
should have just kept the story with Tiffany and Nia, and that should have been the Mania thing. But God forbid we have a fucking WrestleMania without Charlotte Flair. Jesus Christ.
That's it. That's her
where they
main thing. She
fucked
got
up,
shoehorned in that fucker.
and where they fucked up at is clearly Triple H didn't realize that nobody's going to cheer Charlotte Flair. It didn't matter who you put in that spot.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Bills has just been trash. Even they just now trying to pick up the steam with Yeet and Gunther. That, if anything, that's a fumble right there in itself. 'Cause what I would have had them done, like literally torture Jay's life. Like let him beat Rikishi ass. Like let him
I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah, I
man.
told him. That's what I was telling the guys the last show. I was telling them that you had said that. And I'm like, yeah, that'd have been a great idea. Not having Gunther getting slapped and turned into a meme.
I want to know.
Gunther's a fucking joke right now, man.
I want to know this, bro. Gunther, Jimmy Uso slapped the hell out of you, and you're smiling, no selling it, bro. You need to beat the hell out of this man next week. I mean, next week, Gunther, you need to dog walk this nigga, like for
I'm gonna
real.
dog walk your ass.
Like, how
Like,
this dude is being booked is really fucking pathetic. I don't get what Triple H is doing. It is supposed to be one of Triple H's like top guys. What are we doing with Gunther? This is like the worst title reign he's ever had in his whole career.
He been cold.
Ice cold.
word, and I
It's
was
like we said the past few shows, man. If Mania was this weekend, I'm sorry, man. That's the opening match. You know, it is what it is.
That's a pre-show match.
More than likely, the opening match is going to be like I have a feeling. Opening Sunday is going to be Roman. It's going to be the triple threat.
don't be surprised if that's. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the main event, that triple threat, the way it's looking.
Not on
Gotta
Sunday.
be.
No.
Nah, I think that's gonna.
Cody-
I think that's gonna.
Cody and Cena.
open night
Cody
two.
and Cena is going to be the main event.
Yeah, that's
But-
definitely
Probably
gonna be the main event night two. I think
Yeah,
that's
for
gonna be
night
the
two,
opening
yeah.
match night one, the triple threat. Because you know, if Roman ain't going, if Roman's not in the main event, he's opening the show. He's a all.
I'd be really shocked if Roman is in the middle of the card for WrestleMania.
No, he's leading off.
Tribal
He's
Chief
certainly
ain't doing
leading
that.
off.
No, he's opening. I say they're opening night two. That's gonna be the opening match. Night
Yeah,
two.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
like they have to
Probably,
they have to lead off because someone's wrestling twice.
I
That's
don't
why
know.
that match
Man.
has to lead off.
I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, I know they're gonna have a
I'm pretty-
contract. I know they're gonna have a contract signing on SmackDown, so I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna add a stipulation to that.
No, because Punk keeps on alluding. I'm not getting what I want. He wants the title shot.
I'm assuming
He's not
it's
getting a title
gotta
shot,
be.
bro. No.
It
No,
has
but
to be a title shot.
the thing is, it's
No.
gotta be that triple threat has gotta be like a number one contenders match or something. Like,
Yeah,
they
that's what I'm
gotta
saying.
fight for something.
Like I'm thinking they're going to pull a Daniel Bryan.
They're not going to do that, bro. No. Mm-mm.
I'm almost
I
too
wouldn't
sure.
be mad at it. It's how they go about it. Like what TKO just said, that could be an easy out for them. Like make that triple threat that triple threat number one contenders match. I can see them doing that, like giving them an out. But it's like, when does the favor come into play? What is his favor? And
I'm
I hope,
almost too sure that's the favor.
but it's like, how does Paul Heyman get that? That's what I'm saying. That's when
I don't know. That's
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
the question.
Because it's like, how would Heyman have that much power to put anybody in the as a number one contender? That's just bogus.
Unless
Corner with that one.
Because like he said,
I don't know.
he said, "Oh, Seth," or no, he said that in the Elimination Chamber, Seth got in the way. That's like, then the favor's the title shot. Then
If the favor was the title shot, he would have got it by now. Though. That's what I'm saying.
true, but I'm guessing the triple threat. Someone's pulling a Daniel Bryan.
Well, here's my thing,
No, not at all.
Well, here's my thing, because I also read a report that they're gonna do Punk versus Cena this year at Money in the Bank, possibly, which leads me to believe that Cena might win the title.
Cena
That's
ain't
the
win
only way because that's the only way that would make sense.
shit. If Cena wins the title, I'm not watching wrestling for a month.
That's what we all say.
Yeah, but to me, if Cena doesn't win, his heel turn is a flop. It's
True.
already
That's
done.
what we were
It's
talking about
already
earlier today. They're kind of in a situation where it's like,
Catch
damned if you
22.
do, damned if you don't.
They
Because
always
if
booking
Cena
themselves in the
wins,
corner.
then we get another part-time champion.
Right.
And then if
God
he loses,
damn.
the heel turn is a waste of time. So they're kind of fucked either way.
They always booking themselves in the corner.
yeah, they are. They really are.
That's why I
And
said it the night that it
Yeah.
happened. We were getting into the argument. I said, just everything about this shit just feels forced. You can't convince me this was the plan. Like, they just fucking panicked. and they just said, "Hey, can you go heel?" And he
It
was just
should
like,
have been.
"Okay."
It should have been
I
Drew.
told,
It should have been Drew.
I said it too, man. And this is the second week in a row Cena and Cody had a face off, and they're gonna run it back a third time next week. Like,
It
It's
should
like,
have
what
been.
else
It
do we
should.
have to talk about? What's the deal with all this fucking talking? Only
Yeah,
thing I
see,
can,
I was
only thing I
talking-
understand is
Drew.
that because they
Yeah,
go into different,
right.
you know, different states or whatever the case may be, or they go on outside the
Countries.
states, I should say, other countries. Excuse me. I
Yeah.
get that aspect, but it's like, yo, these motherfuckers have TVs. They know what's going on. They probably say the same thing too. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
can Cody Rhodes come and fuck this dude up?
We was
Also-
talking about
Should've
this
been Drew.
earlier today. My whole problem with this thing is like none of it makes any sense. Like nothing in the story makes sense, and the way that they're doing it is they just want you to focus on the fact that like Cena's a heel because that's all that's there. But if you ignore Cena's heel turn, and if you focus on the entire story, none of it makes sense. Okay, like first of all, like the last time, okay, the last time we saw John Cena and The Rock together in a ring. Rock gave you a rock bottom at WrestleMania last year when they did the Avengers Endgame where everybody came out, whatever. So it's like you two had a blood feud in the early 2010s. Now all of a sudden you guys are cool now? Why? Why are you cool now? Why are you in The
Shit,
Rock all of a sudden
that's
cool? Why did you
He
sell
didn't
out?
even
Like
name-
why? That's not explained.
That's why I keep on saying
Don't
it should have
mix
been
up The
Drew
Rock.
because Drew would have Thanos. Drew would have
He didn't
Thanos.
even
Right.
talk
There's
about
no
the
mention of The
heel.
Rock. There's no mention of Travis Scott. Fuck Travis Scott, by the way. But he was in the ring for a reason, so clearly he's part of the story. No mention of him. None of
Yeah.
that.
Right.
TKL brought this up earlier today. So far, they've done 2 segments so far. And in each segment, Cena doesn't even talk about Cody. He talks about the fans. I'm like, bro,
It's
you're
Cena
facing
versus
Cody
the
and Mania, not the
fans.
fans.
Exactly. It's been
Right.
Cena versus the fans for
Cody's
like
a
2
complete
weeks
afterthought.
now.
He's just there. He's just there. And then Cody
Yeah,
comes
for
out.
Cena-
He's like,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
Cena,
dapping
his
up the
feed.
fans.
Hold on,
smiling.
let's
It's like,
let
dude,
finish up.
Oh.
Go ahead, Tove.
My bad.
right. Then Cody comes out and he's just like dabbing up the fans, doing the whoa bullshit. I'm like, nigga, you just got betrayed again, you fucking dumbass. Why are you like all smiling? Like, oh, like you should want to kick this dude's ass.
That's another.
Just nothing
Hey, you
about
know
this
what-
story makes any fucking sense. None of it does.
No, another thing I don't like too. And then maybe this is starting to annoy me now. I'm not starting to like how they're taking too much time to entertain the crowd and let them serene them all day. That's 15 to 20 minutes of promo time. Like Seth Rollins be doing that. Cody be doing that. They all be letting the crowd just cheer and sing along. I'm like, yo, get to the business.
Yeah. Like, it's cool when they do it here and there. Cause you know what I mean, when I be there, it'd be fun, it'd be electric fun. But it's like when it's like, yo, with WWE, when like I said, when something works with WWE, they love to drill a hole in that motherfucker. They would just abuse that shit.
Well, let me say this. The reason why Cody keeps on doing the whoa because that pyro probably cost them $200,000. They gotta use it.
They gotta make good on that investment.
Yep.
Slams ×1 from stream from fucking Twitch. I gotta start doing something over there. I'll be live over there sometime soon doing this shit. I don't know. I might do movies or something like that over there. I don't know. I ain't figured it out yet. But it's active.
Know what I watched the other day?
Right there, that's like 20 minutes of promo time right there.
Know what I watched the other day? And like I was kind of not celebrating, but like I was watching Foreman boxing matches.
Okay.
I think I watched 2 of them the day that like the night that he passed.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker abused the people. What he did to Frazier alone. Like you're sitting there, you're watching the fight. I was like, did Frazier die twice? Good Jesus.
Thanks for that thumbs up, Icon. Appreciate you.
Like then what he did to Ron Lyle. Like he just threw haymakers the entire fight. Fuck a jab. Just throw hooks and uppercuts. The entire fight.
George Foreman, B. Definitely
Like
be
then when he
Man,
became the oldest.
Yeah, that man saved a lot of lives with his grills, man. You know how much grease and fat I done cut from all them burgers I fried?
I was telling these motherfuckers the last show, I'm like, yo, this is why we still here to this day. All that motherfucking grease that done got drained out of those burgers, and the burgers will still be juicy.
Yo,
Like I
George
said, we
Foreman
Nigerian.
saved like millions of lives.
He did.
He
Like I
did
said,
more.
I'm
He did
Nigerian.
more.
We didn't believe in the Foreman
He
grill.
did more than Medicaid.
Oh, get that shit now then. Get a Foreman grill now. That shit probably selling like hotcakes right now.
He did more for people than Medicaid.
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Telling you, B. Like,
That man
I don't
is a
know how they
legend.
was doing it, but that technology was magnificent. Like, how you drain all the grease out the burger, but the burger still be juicy.
And don't forget, we were only blessed with it because Hogan didn't answer the phone. If you know, you know.
But that was his idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of Hogan, I seen the article. I don't know if it's true or not, but I seen the article with this
Where
dude
motherfuckers
Hogan.
is charging $7,000 to meet him.
Not only that. That's just not only that one, but it was an article saying that Hogan said he's the one that told Vince about wrestling. Like, you put Vince on the wrestling.
What?
This dude just making shit up now.
Oh, God. He does not live in reality. He does not live in reality at all.
He said, "Fuck Vince Senior. Vince Senior never existed. I'm the one that told Junior about wrestling."
I think my favorite Hogan lie is when he said, "I worked 400 days a year." It's like 400 days. Like, what fucking universe do you live in, bro?
Like Vince brother. Vince brother, I have an idea. WrestleMania brother.
Right.
I come out, dude. I come out, dude, to real
Vince
American
didn't know
brother.
about wrestling until he like Hogan was the mastermind behind wrestling as a whole. Give me a fucking break.
See, I think Triple H sabotaged him on purpose. I think he knew the fans were going to boo. He was like, "You got it, Terry," with a fake smile on his face. I think he knew what was happening. That's what I think happened.
Hogan, you gotta come out there.
Shit, didn't he put Hogan? Yeah, he put Hogan over, as a matter of fact. Remember, he was world champ too, or WWE champ, and he put Hogan over.
That wasn't Triple H's call. That was definitely Hogan's call.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then
But I cheered though. I ain't gonna lie. I was one of the people that cheered. I didn't think that was gonna happen. So I was like, oh shit, Hogan really won the belt.
Then Brock pimp slapped him back to reality.
Wow. Yeah, and Taker took what's left the month after.
Yeah, he only had like a 1 month reign. It wasn't long at all. Pause.
It really wasn't though.
And they gave him that. And that probably was a part of the contract. You know how Hogan worked.
Yeah, that's what that's what was just saying.
Yeah, probably.
One of y'all said that. My bad.
Yeah.
Like he probably told Brock, like, Brock brother, I kick out of one brother. Brock looked at him like, what?
Yeah, that's the story people don't know about. He tried to politic Vince into having him beat Brock at Survivor Series, and that was like the first time Vince told Hogan to fuck off. He was like, "You ain't beating Brock."
Right.
Shit ain't look believable.
Brock didn't kill you on SmackDown.
Say that again, King. I didn't hear you. You was muffled a little bit. Say that one more time.
I said that shit won't even be believable for Hope to get a W over Brock Lesnar.
Can you imagine Brock Lesnar getting beat over after a leg drop? Good Lord.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been the same. He definitely wouldn't have been the same.
Vince looked at him. Vince looked at him and was like, Brock's gonna kill you on SmackDown.
Had that motherfucker. Hogan did business. He tapped out, or matter of fact, he passed out. So I guess he didn't do business off that
Well,
rock
he,
block.
well,
Pause.
he had a. Well, he did. They did an angle where he was bleeding from his mouth after getting a bear hug, so it still worked.
Then whacking with the chair. It was beautiful.
Yeah, Brock kicked his ass after.
It was beautiful.
That's why to this day, like I still stand with Austin because everyone like it's so fucking stupid. I guess it's just this is how I know I'm a wrestling fan. Everyone talks about how like Austin walked out on doing business with Brock, but it's like no one ever says this. Why in the fuck was Stone Cold Steve Austin in a King of the Ring qualifying match in 2002? That makes no fucking sense.
Exactly.
No one ever mentions
Exactly.
that. Like, that's a pretty big admission. Why the fuck was he in a King of the Ring club? Like, what?
Now, why
What?
was he even in the King of the Ring tournament at all?
Right.
Right.
Like, why was he in that match at all? Like, good lord.
History books always say, oh, Stone Cold walked out on Brock. Like, no, he walked out on a
It
King
just
of the
don't
Ring
make sense.
qualifier. Like, that wasn't even the actual tournament. It was a qualifier. And you're going to get one for free? That makes no
Nobody
sense.
ever asked that question. That's a good point. Nobody ever asked that question because number one, you got them on the no promotion. And this is your guy. This is one of your biggest, if not your biggest draw of all time. Stone Cold. The guy that saved your company. And you're gonna put this guy in an opening card match with Brock with no build?
There's a
And
couple.
And you know
and on
what's
top of
sad?
that,
You know what's sad is that I said it was a qualifier. That just shows you just how stacked the roster was because they don't do qualifiers anymore.
No,
Now
they
when
don't.
they do a tournament, they just say, "Here's 8 people." There you go. Like you had to actually qualify back then. That's how stacked the roster was.
And that's when shit actually mattered. That's what made like certain like if you win a tournament, like say the King of the Ring, or you win a belt, that's when the shit actually meant something because people actually had to fucking fight and win matches to get to that spot. Nowadays, you be in a losing streak and become the
The
number
title
one.
shot wasn't always on the line, though. The title shot wasn't always on the line.
Yeah, and that too. Like shit happens sporadically. Like you really had to climb a ladder to get to the champion. You had to be on a winning streak.
Yeah.
Like I remember the two funniest King of the Rings was when Owen went and he called himself the King of Hearts.
Yeah.
but it worked though.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Two-time Slammy Award winner.
Like
He should have definitely been on the fast track to the world title after that, honestly.
Owen made everything part of his gimmick. He was the only wrestler that made me care about the Slammy because he had it with him every week.
Yeah.
Every week he
With
put
the
with him.
then he had the two Slammys, the IC belt and the tag team championship all at once. Yeah.
Yeah. With the Bulldog,
Owen was the only heel who had a face entrance song.
Yeah, it kind of was. You're right.
So, Owen should have definitely been WWE champion at least once, man.
Yeah, I don't get that shit. Because they could have definitely spun the block on him and Brett again because Brett and Owen's feud was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but I don't think Vince was ever going to give the title to a person who had a tag team name called High Energy.
Man, they did. Man, Vince couldn't have did no worse than that. Especially around that time. How many people were really a draw at that time? Because a lot of his heavy hitters were on their way out the door.
True, but high energy is strike 1, 2, and 3.
Hey, for anyone that cares, the cheapest ticket at the Hall of Fame is $400.
What?
Oh
Those
god!
are the nosebleeds.
Yeah,
I'll be watching that shit from the parking lot.
Like I said,
that's probably the same. That's not even the cheapest for tickets for WrestleMania itself. So,
like I said, the Vegas Manias are the most expensive and the biggest pieces of shit.
yeah. There's this Twitter account that like keeps up with like ticket sales for wrestling shows. They actually haven't been moving that much this year, but I think they haven't been moving that much this year is because it's just so fucking expensive. So
Man, it's crazy.
they'll have
I,
a good
I
crowd.
actually
They'll have
want,
a good crowd and stuff, but they're not even at. Last I checked, they are like just past 40,000, which is small for a WrestleMania crowd.
They're gonna
But
cut the
again,
cost. They're gonna cut the cost probably in April.
they should have. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking, charging that much money for tickets in the first place. Like,
well,
and that's not even.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
thinking
That's not
they're-
even for. That's not even for front row tickets or VIP. Most of those are standard prices.
And it's low key insulting because it's like you charging all this money with these weak ass fucking story building that y'all got going on. That's insulting. It's like, what are we supposed to? We was just come there and just wave our hands and yeet and whoa. That's what we gotta pay all that money to do. We could do that shit for free in our own home. No, give us something. Like, fucking motherfucker look like paying $2,000 for the nosebleeds at Mania just to wave your fucking hands like a moron.
Even worse. You pay $2,000 and you get those seats with the pillars blocking everything.
I'm staring at a goddamn pillar all day, and I gotta turn my head and shit, or
What's
look
up,
at,
King Leo?
or look at the big ass Titantron on the roof. Like, good lord.
That ass though, King Leo, like motherfuckers gonna pay $2,000. Now I'm always an advocate, like, go and see the shows, go have fun and shit. But paying $2,000 for a whole bunch of weak ass storylines and to wave your hands like you're a drunk seal? Come on, man.
That's half a brick right there.
That shit is a fucking mortgage.
That's a fucking whole brick right there for $2,000.
You're paying.
So
you're
if you
paying
go-
mortgage.
so if you go
You're
both
paying
nights-
mortgage just to wave your hands and say "whoa."
So if you're going to WrestleMania night 1 and night 2, you're basically paying for a college semester. Like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Right, and
Right.
that's a good question. Is the $2,000 for the whole weekend or just for that one night? That's another
Right,
Yeah, so
question.
how it works-
that's a
So how
scam.
it works is, so how it works is they got like the package deal, pause, where you get night 1 and night 2, but then you can also just pay for one of the nights. But they push it really hard for you to get the package deal, So
That's definitely got to be. That's definitely got to be like
King Leo said that's
more
what
than.
the
and here's
$2,000.
the other thing they do.
That
Here's
shit
the
is
other thing.
bogus
They've
as
been
hell.
doing this for like, and here's the other thing they do. They've been doing this since they've introduced the two-night format, and they're doing it again this year. I don't know if y'all noticed this. It's like a minor thing. So like they do 2 nights, but then they don't tell you which match is on which night until like the week of. So it's
Right.
so it's like,
Right.
what if you're specifically a fan of a wrestler and you want to specifically see one of them more than all the other wrestlers? Well, if you're trying to buy a ticket, like say for instance, you want to see Jey Uso versus Gunther, we know that's going to be night 1. But for the sake of argument, let's just say we didn't know it was night 1. You could buy a ticket for night 2, but then it's on night 1. It's like, well, can you refund? Nope. Unrefundable after a certain point in time. So it's just like, the fuck is really annoying.
WWE's new tagline should be "We make you broke since 1985."
And they could get away with that shit. All it's got to say is card subject to change, and they'll still get away with it.
Yeah, they put that in small, very, very small text at the bottom of the ticket.
Right.
Like
And
all of a
keep in mind, these package deals don't even include the travel cost.
Like all of a sudden,
And you got
Good
like all of a
point.
sudden you call. Like all of a sudden you call Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster goes like, "No habla español."
You are so right though, TKO. Like, that's not even covering travel. You're gonna get an Airbnb. You're gonna stay at a friend or a relative house for the weekend. You gotta eat. You need gas
Right.
or bus or train fare, whatever. You want to,
Don't
you know what I
forget
mean?
the
You want to
hotel.
move around. Yeah.
And plus, when you get there, you're probably going to want to buy merchandise. So
You at least
at
bring in
5
5 racks. At least
Right.
5
You
racks.
basically gotta save like at least that much money like ahead of time, like a year in advance, at least
Yeah.
at minimum.
right,
Not to mention, don't forget you gotta fly back, or assuming you live
Exactly.
that far.
exactly round trip tickets. And I flew from New York to California. That alone, round trip, that alone was like freaking close to $600 to $700 right there.
Watch
'Cause
next year's.
you're going on the other side of America. That's why.
Right.
Watch.
Vegas is technically Vegas is on the other side of America, so
Yeah.
it'll be
Oh,
around that same vicinity.
Well, yeah,
Vegas
said,
gonna be robbing everybody.
yeah, you sound like far away, King Eric.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, Vegas gonna be robbing everybody that weekend. I swear. Like you said, 5 racks. Then you talking about you adding travel. That's we talk at least about 6. Then you got to talk about food. Then you got to talk about hotel space. And if you bring your lady, you paying double.
Watch Mania.
Also,
Watch
you
Mania
get-
in Saudi. Watch Mania in Saudi costs 10 racks.
Yo,
Oh
Mania
my
and
God,
Saudi, yikes.
Oh my
No,
god!
the
You know what's
Rumble.
crazy?
Oh
The
No, they
my
crazy
got the
part
God.
is
Rumble
that's
coming up next year.
right. And you know the sad part is that's happening in the next 5 years, like guaranteed.
Oh, fuck
That's
off.
happening.
Oh yeah, no,
That's
they're gonna
happening.
get. I'm telling you,
I'm-
they're gonna get Mania. They already got the Rumble. They're gonna
If
get Mania
I'm
when
the
that
U-
contract is out.
I know if I'm UK, if I'm London right now, I would be pissed. How's Saudi getting a Mania before us?
I'm Gunther slapping somebody.
No, you mean Jimmy
Jesus.
slapping? It's Jimmy slapping.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
if
Jimmy
Cena
Slap,
really wanted to get heat, that's what he should have said. He should have came out of London and be like, "Y'all niggas never getting WrestleMania." You would have got there alive.
Yeah,
Oh,
Cena,
yeah.
Cena should come out. Cena should come out and go like, "You niggas ain't getting shit."
You get nothing.
Nothing.
Good day, sir.
Nothing. And you heard what the hell?
Oh, now that's the shit from Adebisi and this dude.
Yeah, from Oz.
Yeah, Adebisi and
Nothing.
Kareem Sahi.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. No, nothing.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah,
This
Cena-
idea just popped in my head. We was just talking about the Mania bill just being whatever. Y'all remember when they did WrestleMania in Hollywood, WrestleMania 21, and they did like those movie
I
parody
like
segments?
WrestleMania Hollywood. I like that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
where
it
they
was
did.
gonna be in Vegas.
Oh, where they did those, where they reenact. You mean where they
Yeah.
reenacted those movie skits? That was fun.
Yeah,
that was
I like
entertaining.
Yeah.
as hell.
that. I like that Mania.
Since they're in Vegas, they should do like casino like ads, you know? Like get some of the superstars and have them like just do segments in the casino. Like I don't know why. I have this visual of like Gunther in a suit, like at a table, just betting money. I feel like that would be just a really cool visual. Something. I don't know.
It's something. Yeah.
And then somebody,
Yeah.
no. What they should do is have Gunther be in the craps table. Then all of a sudden the person goes like two, you bust. Gunther goes, you I what?
Oh yeah, with Debo. Yeah. He's like, what? You won. So King Leo said they just sent him the WrestleMania After Dark stuff. What's that? WrestleMania After Dark.
It's when morons convince bigger morons.
WrestleMania. That's what sound like. We probably have bra and panties matches at that time or something. I don't know. WrestleMania After Dark.
But that's supposed to be televised. Like the roast of WrestleMania is not supposed to be televised. It's because a racist comedian is supposed to be doing the roasting. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Heathcliff motherfucker,
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
Oh God.
Oh, they bringing him up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. And people's acting like they shocked. I'm like, WWE been racist. What part do y'all motherfuckers don't understand?
Yeah,
They've
speaking
been
of
racist.
racist, shout outs to that racist London crowd booing Bianca last night or yesterday afternoon when she was
Yeah.
telling the truth. She was telling the truth. She was like, "Bitch, you lost your match. You don't have any opportunity." Like she was telling the truth when the crowd was booing. Like, man, y'all some fucking sims. Rhea Ripley could like pee in a cup and y'all be like, "Yay!"
They would drink that shit with a straw.
They're marks.
Oh my God.
Now they're marks.
Right, ballet. Big Jim B. Pause. He's a new dude that be slapping motherfuckers. Like he took that title from Gunther. He lost his slap card.
Man, Gunther ain't really Gunther no more.
Yeah, if Gunther
Remember
doesn't
when
put
Gunther
Jimmy
used
in
to
a
be
coma
fair?
next week, if he doesn't put Jimmy in a coma next week, I don't know what we're doing here, man. So,
Remember,
Yo, did
Gunther used to be fucking feared. People used to fear this man. Now he's a fucking meme.
He don't
What are
want.
we
Hey,
doing with Triple H?
Yo,
know
real
what it
quick
is?
though. Yo, real
I
quick
think
though,
he's
is anybody?
Yeah, I seen it. I see it, King Leo. I'm about to pull it up in a second.
Yo, real quick, is anybody going to opening night next week? Or opening day
night for
next
what?
week? Baseball opening day is next. I think next week.
Oh, well, you know.
Oh, okay.
Not me.
I got you. I gotta check the ticket sales.
Like I said, like I told you, like I get my baseball or my sports information from you. So,
Because I know that like a bunch of people in Kansas City's trying to go to a Rose game. They only go to opening day anyways.
oh yeah, like there's like when it comes to team spirit out here, when it comes to the Chiefs or the Royals, they go hard. So yeah.
Okay, so I thought that like you'll be swept up in the atmosphere.
No, I'm good on that. I'm good on that.
But if any baseball stadium deserves a pay-per-view, it'll be Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City.
Shots go out to Kauffman, man.
Like that place is a wonderful stadium.
Yeah. I was gonna do a video over there, like I was gonna use like a drone to catch that, but motherfuckers got a little, they got a little cold feet. They got a little scared, like they didn't want to use a drone around that area, and the drone ends up losing like signal, or they got like some type of buffer, and the drone ends up falling and breaking. So
because like Arrowhead is cool, you know, but like Kansas City is cold as shit, especially in April.
It's gonna trigger me about Nick Khan. Well, we want to have a stadium show because we don't want to control the weather. And just get an indoor stadium. You fuck. Quiet.
That's why if you're going to do an outdoor mania, you can only do it in the West Coast.
Okay, here you go, right here. This
why the fuck is Flow Rider in any of this?
King Leo. This is what King Leo had said. There's a WrestleMania after dark.
Okay.
Who the fuck is Valentino? Valentino Khan?
Why the fuck is no? You're not looking at the bottom right.
Yeah, Flow Rider. And look, shit, they gotta be hard to book this shit. 420.
Yeah, Flow Rider. They still booking Flow Rider?
That's what I'm saying. Like what?
That's why I said. Why the fuck is Flow Rider in any of this?
That's classic Rock, looking out for his people.
Like Machine Gun, I understand. Machine Gun Kelly, I kind of understand that. Who the fuck is Metro Boomin?
Machine Gun Kelly took a power bomb from Owens, so I won't give him any.
Yeah, that's why like I understand.
He definitely took a hell of a spot. He definitely did.
What about what's that dude's name? He fought Priest.
Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny. Yeah, I don't know why Bad Bunny
available.
Yeah, like I don't know what he got going on. Like we miss Bad Bunny, definitely.
He's probably doing a tour or something.
Bad Bunny would be the only person who would get over in fucking Minneapolis, Minnesota. What the fuck?
Either that, or maybe he's going to be a witness for the Diddy trial. I don't know.
Yo, you know what? You might have a point. You might have a point. They might be basically throwing traffic or trying to stop Wale Mania's traffic, because Wale Mania. How long Wale Mania been around? Wale Mania been around for like what, over a decade.
Yeah, it's been around for a while.
Vegas would be a good one though. I'm guessing. I don't know. Because LA was a good one.
Was King Eric? I hate when he drops down like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want this dude to just leave without him promoting his, what he got going on. This dude just be dropping, not even saying anything. If you still there, hit the link, King Eric, so you can, let motherfuckers know that, because he's over here on YouTube now. He be doing his he be doing off the cuff radio over here on YouTube now. So make sure you check him out.
And Dark Side of the Ring is on, and they talking about the Hell in a Cell spots.
Yeah, Mick dying for the first time.
For the first, oh, that wasn't the first time. That was just the closest he ever came to death.
This was
Oh,
like McDyess.
Metro's definitely gonna play some Kendrick. You know that.
Speaking of Kendrick, he's performing at the Olympics.
What?
Wow, seriously?
Oh, in LA, 2028.
That's
Okay, that makes
that's
sense.
major.
Yeah, man, the Olympics just announced it.
He's not
Wow,
performing
that's
Pissing on.
that's
It's just
crazy.
pissing on the grave at this point, man. It's over.
Like
Yeah,
he's not
it's
performing
probably
in
not. I mean, he's probably not going to perform not like us, but still, it's a
He
good
will.
look for him.
He will.
Yeah, it
I
depends
don't
on
think
his
he
set
needs
though.
to.
Like how much
I
songs
don't
it
think he
depends
needs to at this point.
on.
Why not?
What about
It means,
2026?
bro.
Because the World Cup's coming to
Means.
LA.
I mean, personally, I thought me personally, I thought this feud was over after Meet the Grams, but hey, not like us was just for fun.
He crip walk on his grave, but not like us.
Literally.
If you really listen to Kendrick's song "Meet the Grams," you could tell it was game over. Personally,
Okay, so King Leo said that Wale Mania been out for a whole decade. All right, cool. Yeah, I figured it was like one around that number because it definitely been around for a minute.
Yeah, Joe be there every year.
Yeah.
He's a big fan.
Oh, speaking of Samoa Joe, they working on the second season of Twisted Metal. So shouts go out to Samoa Joe.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? Anthony Mackie and Samoa Joe is back in the filming studio doing what they do.
I love how all the actors call him Samoa Joe. They call him the full name, like a pimp name slip back. That's good.
Or my name is Matt Taven. Well, speaking of, we're speaking of AEW and Ring of Honor and all that. You already know what time it is, CKO. Come on with it. What's going on in Dynamite tomorrow?
I'm actually looking forward to watching Dynamite after Raw kind of lagged on me. But
Yeah, Raw was trash.
But yeah, I got the card right here. They got Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle
Mr.
Fletcher.
Good.
Yeah,
Kyle
you had
Fletcher's back. He's fighting Brody King.
okay. Kyle Fletcher against Brody.
Yeah.
Nice.
They got a tag team match. Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne versus Tony Storm and Thunder Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
They got
I wanted to ask because I'm lost with the Mega Bane situation and Penelope Ford. How did they ended up being cool with each other? Like, what did I miss?
They were a tag team before AEW.
What happened?
Because I seen
Megan Bayne and Penelope were a tag team
Oh,
before they signed with AEW.
I just wish Tony Khan would explain shit like this. Like, my dude, is it really that hard?
And he really thinks that he's in WCW because WCW did not explain a fucking thing.
It's like he be thinking everybody be watching all the same shows that he watches. Like, no, my dude, you gotta explain shit.
Speaking of that, the next Dynamite will surpass Nitro like after this Dynamite, they will have been on Turner longer than Nitro was. So
Wasn't Nitro on there longer?
You know, Bischoff swinging at the air right now.
About a couple of weeks.
Right. Right, Bischoff. Now we see why you hate. Now we see where the hate comes from.
I hate you. I don't even know you. I hate you.
Right, exactly. We got MJF in a segment with MVP. Will he join up with them or not? We'll see.
I'm very interested to see what happens.
Get the Owen memes ready. I got them ready.
If he calls up Dynasty, like imagine if fucking Hammerstone and the other dude, forgot his name. Like his faction with
Holiday, Richard Holiday.
Yeah, Holiday and Hammerstone.
Oh, Dynasty.
You're right. That was their name.
That was their name, Dynasty.
Like that would have been perfect, but they're not even calling Hammerstone. or Holiday.
And it could work. It could work because Hammerstone, he's a free agent. Holiday's a free agent, and he's back. He's been back wrestling ever since he went into remission. So it's not like they can't do it.
Like the longer you delay on this, the more opportunity you're telling WWE, please sign him. Because we don't know.
So what are you gonna do? You have Dynasty beefing with the Hurt Syndicate?
Yeah, that's why it would have worked. It would have been perfect.
It would definitely give him some much needed life. And in the promo, he did say that it looks like everybody's in a group now. Why not bring back his own group? That is something MJF would do. Yeah,
that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, what's old is new, and what's new is old. Yeah, I'm not against it. It could work.
Yeah,
it could work.
But they already said that they want nothing to do with Hammerstone or Holiday, which makes no sense.
Why not?
Well, I know Holiday. He's been backstage, and when Dark was still a thing, he did a few Dark matches for AEW. I don't know about Hammer though.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He made an appearance like on a few Darks and a few like rampages and stuff. He's lost a lot of muscle mass though, I imagine, because of the cancer. But hey, man, he's healthy.
He's not that bad. He didn't lose that much weight though. You know what I'm saying? He still got a little build to him.
But the Syndicate, and Dynasty, tell me, you guys won't be watching.
I'll be here for it. I'll be here for something like that. That would be something.
I'll be interested.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I still think there should be some kind of alliance between MJF and MVP, though. I think there's something there, like a you scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Like if they're going to slow build it, then you're running a massive risk.
Oh, we'll see. Well, it all depends on what happens tomorrow. So
definitely interested in that segment, though. So far, that's the most I'm interested in for tomorrow's show.
You're not interested in Moxley bleeding buckets?
Man, after getting those nails in his back, Mox is not going to be there, or at least not wrestle.
He better not.
Nah, he's going to be chilling. He's going to be chilling until Dynasty.
As he should.
He better not, or it's.
Better
not, or it's ice people.
Well, speaking of segments, Edge is in a segment with FTR after FTR abandoned them.
Which makes sense. He definitely got to see what's going on. Like, what this dude Dax got. Yeah, like what Dax got going on.
Yeah, they're going to talk about that, which is good.
Makes sense.
We got Takeshita versus Mark Briscoe. No, Mark Briscoe.
Okay. That'll be a good match.
They need to do something with Briscoe. Like when it comes to Briscoe, they need to keep his ass on Dynamite. Briscoe is so charismatic, and he could cut a promo, and he could go in the ring. Keep him on Dynamite.
He has been on Dynamite.
Not like that. He'll be around sporadically here and there. He's mainly on Ring of Honor.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Tony Khan telling him, "Go fuck yourself."
Or like Collision. He'll be like on Collision and shit like that, but. He needs to stay his ass on Dynamite. Dynamite could really use him. He brings something different, and he brings that energy to Dynamite.
Yeah.
Any other matches?
He don't need no stable, no conglomeration. Well, I guess the conglomeration is done now, but him by himself, that's all they need. Let him cut his promos, have him come out, do what he do. That's it. Have him win some matches too, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we got 2 more matches. We got Mark Davis versus Powerhouse Hobbs.
That's gonna be okay. That match,
big ups to big ups to Davis. That fatal 4-way last week. That was the best he ever looked. He came off like a monster. Yeah, give us more of that.
Yeah. This match with Hobbs is really going to make him look good.
Now, if he's a pick up Hobbs and like throw Hobbs around, then let's go. I'm here for it. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll see. And I'm guessing this match is going to be the main event. But we got Kenny. No, it's
Mercedes.
Nah, but I'm guessing this match is going to be the main event. We got Kenny Omega versus Blake Christian.
Watch that lead off the show.
Oh, nice.
Who?
Yeah, that's a dude from New Japan Strong. He's a young lion. He's cool. Well, remember, he's the international champion. Remember, he's got to defend against international talents. That's the gimmick.
Oh, by the way, congratulations to Mira Shirakawa getting her bag.
Oh yeah, Mina shit. Yeah, I heard about that too.
She got a bag. What? She got money?
Yeah, she's getting paid for Tony Khan because Tony Khan likes marks.
Yeah,
Her Stardom deal is up.
She is finishing up in Stardom, so she might be with AEW full time.
Yeah, because I was about to say,
And
like,
the
whatever
other-
happened to her?
Yeah, she still
Yeah,
has
and the other
obligations
story-
in Stardom. So.
Okay.
Yeah, then the other story from today was that Mariah's contract will be up soon. They're negotiating.
Yeah,
She's
not going
not going
nowhere.
anywhere.
She definitely not going nowhere.
Now the person,
Honestly,
now the
I
person
think I put her in the same boat as MJF. If she leaves, she's not going to be the same anywhere else.
the motherfucker who's gone. The motherfucker who's gone is Camille. That chick.
And we finally
She's gone.
got clarity on Pentagon and Phoenix. I already knew what was going on, but it's nice to get a confirmation. So what basically happened was fucking Conan fucked it up. Like, listen, Conan, like, you're my dude, but you gotta shut the fuck up, my guy. Like, seriously,
How
just
badly
shut
did he
the
fuck it
fuck
up,
up
man?
because you get them in trouble. What's
I'm
up?
telling you, it's not about. I'm telling you, who you knows can fuck you up.
So
Right.
So Conan.
So basically, what
Conan
happened to
sent
those
the
who don't
rumors?
know, so to those who don't know, it's funny if this ends up trending on Twitter, I'm gonna fucking be laughing. Pentagon was talking to WWE while he was still contracted by AEW, which is contract tampering. That's what happened. Now here's the thing: contract tampering happens all the time. It's been happening ever since wrestling television is a thing. It's just some people get caught and some people don't get caught. The people who do get caught are usually the people who don't shut the fuck up, a la Conan. So that's what happened. Pentagon was talking to WWE while he was still in contract with AEW. So
And Conan
TK
went, "Shut the
found
fuck
out
up."
about it and he was like, right, TK found out about it and he took it out on Phoenix, essentially. Phoenix basically pulled a Scott Hall. I'm sorry. Phoenix pulled a Kevin Nash. To those who don't know the story, when Scott Hall left WWF for WCW, initially Nash, Diesel, was going to stay in WWF. But then when Hall told Nash what he was doing, he was like, hey, yo, go see if you can give me a contract too. You see what I'm saying? And so that's kind of what happened. That's how Nash ended up going there. Yeah. So that's basically what Phoenix did. So Phoenix, when Phoenix found out Pentagon was talking to WWE, Phoenix was like, hey, yo, like, go talk and see if you get me a deal. And then TK heard about it and he was like, nah. And so that's why he put Phoenix on lock. But no one knew anything until Conan, blabbed his mouth. Then Phoenix went on Twitter and he tried to do the whole inhumane treatment nonsense, which was just basically a red herring. He was just trying to get TK to panic. And TK was like, fuck you. And he didn't panic and all that. He was also the one that started rumors about Britt Baker cheating on Adam Cole, which is just fucking ludicrous. I don't like talking about gossip drama and all that. Again, I respect you, Conan, and like your knowledge for Lucha Libre and all the different like wrestlers you've discovered, but just please, man, just shut the fuck up. Because if you hadn't talked, then Pentagon and Phoenix would have been in WWE. Like they would have came in together as a tag team. I mean, Phoenix is coming in now anyway, but basically that's what happened. It's all water under the bridge now. So there was no harassment or any abuse or anything like that. Basically, Penta just wanted out, and he was still under contract. But yeah, contract tampering happens all the time. It's just some people get caught and some don't. It is what it is,
Well, the Dodgers just turned heel, accepting Trump's invite to the White House.
Oh, that's why they're the Dodgers. Get it?
Right.
Let me pull up this goofball on the Counciltron real quick. Look at this goofball over here.
What goofball?
Give me a second. Got my dude going out bad, man.
Oh no.
Got my dude. So you see Redman had posted that.
He put a Rick James.
And why does Jimmy have Gunther against the wall like it's fucking lunch money day? Like what are we doing? It should be the other way around.
I got a better question. Where the fuck did Gunther even come from? Like he was just randomly standing there while they were
He was
talking.
being a creep.
Like, did
that's
y'all
that
not
open world
hear
pop-in graphics. That's that Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's what that is. He's even wearing black.
Like my dude Gunther looks like a whole bozo out here, B. Only Triple H can make somebody look that stupid from becoming a monster.
And I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I never understood. I don't like. Okay, I know you already explained it, Black Star, but like I don't care. Like I think breaking up Imperium was a mistake. I thought that they added to his presentation. They added to the presentation. They added to the entrance. I thought it made him look even more badass when he came out with two guys with him.
The person who fucked up
tag teams. Like,
no, the person who fucked up Imperium was Giovanni Vinci. Giovanni Vinci kept
even
his
if
penis
that's
in his
true,
pants.
Even if that's true, man, they should have fucking stayed together as a group because they're gonna definitely be stronger together as a group than they are as singles acts, and it's showing right now. Because what the fuck are they doing?
It's definitely apparent.
Yeah,
like if Giovanni kept his penis in his pants, you would have had Imperium on TV right now.
Like, man. How the fuck did we get here, Gunther? How the fuck did we get here?
At this point, just drop the belt to Jay and move him to SmackDown.
Yeah. His days on Raw is you don't like you don't look scary no more. That's it. It's a wrap. That shit is gonna be around forever.
What he did, but the one thing I always appreciate about Gunther is what he did to fucking Ilya Dragunov. What the fuck?
That's some fucking war.
Yeah, for that man.
The match was
like, I get it when like top heels, especially even champions, they have their fair share of bum outs. I get it. But the main difference is this dude slapped fire out of you. Not only that, this dude is a bum. It's one thing like, and now if the Rock slaps you or something like that, cool. You gotta be like, you know, fuck, that's some bullshit. But you know, he's like at a higher level. You got fucking Jimmy Uso slapping.
Not saying, man. You would have complained louder if the Rock slapped him.
Nah, I would have been mad, but I would have been like, I can't get too mad at that because you know you slapping somebody like you took this dude's soul.
If the Rock slapped him, you would have let off the show.
Nah, like I said, I probably would have got a little pissed because that's Gunther. He's supposed to be the M. Bison of Raw. Was the last time we seen them Bison getting slapped all over the damn place? You never seen them Bison get slapped.
I think what they were trying to go for, the Benoit thing, but it didn't work.
Who did Benoit get slapped?
When Stephanie had slapped him.
When Stephanie slapped him. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he sold the fuck out that shit. That shit, he sold that shit. He didn't even face him at. If anything, it turned him on. Anything.
Right. As a matter of fact, that was like month one or month.
Didn't he like headbutt her after that though?
He headbutt her?
No. It was like month one or month two. It was a backstage segment. Chris said something, and then Stephanie slapped him. But it was like, and it was a loud slap too. But after she slapped him, Chris had this look on his face because they were really trying to get over the Rabbit Wolverine character. So they were just trying to get over like this dude's fucking sick, which obviously is awkward in hindsight. But it worked because Chris just had like this silent intensity to him where it's just like this. Because when you watch that for the first time, like if you weren't familiar with Benoit, if you didn't watch WCW and you saw that segment, because Stephanie slapped everybody, right? She slapped Rock, she slapped Jericho, she slapped everyone got slapped by Stephanie. But when she slapped Benoit, like he was the first dude that laughed, and you're just like, yo, like this dude's fucking like a serial killer or something. I know, kind of awkward in hindsight. So I think that's what they were going for with Gunther. I think they wanted Jimmy to slap Gunther, and like Gunther laughed about it, but he just came off like a geek. I wasn't getting like, yo, this dude's gonna kill Jimmy. Just like, dude, this dude fucking just took your lunch money. What the fuck are you laughing for? Like Gunther's great, but he doesn't have that silent intensity like Walter did. Walter, not Gunther though. not,
Right.
not Gunther.
I don't know what that
Walter
dude is
Walter
now.
was on killing sprees.
Like this dude, man. And I know
No,
they be like,
but
"Oh,
like,
why are you stressing this shit?" I know because people will be like, "Oh, why are you stressing this shit so much?" Why y'all probably might be thinking that shit. That's like if
I
that's
am.
like if yeah, and it's cool. It's cool. That's like if Jake they put Jacob Fatu on that type of time. You feel the same way because they was basically in the same boat from before. Jacob still a
No,
killer now.
I
But
don't think
from
you're
before,
stressing this at all because for better or worse, I mean, it's a secondary title, but it's still a world title. This is a world title match. So like this dude Jay won the Royal Rumble, so this is going to be one of your main events, whether it closes or not. It's going to be one of your biggest matches of Mania, and right now, this shit feels like a Sunday night. No, I can't even say it's a night. It feels like a shotgun Saturday night match. Like something at a shot. That's what it feels like.
like at least Sunday night, he had some good matches. They had some shit going on.
Right.
They even carried
At least
on
he had like a
storylines for
C-listers.
Sunday Night Heat.
now,
Right.
like real quick topic change. Did any of you guys catch the Chris Bay tribute show?
Oh yeah, I was definitely about to talk about that also. I seen like some highlights here and there.
Chris Bay
What?
is walking. Chris Bay is
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah, man.
That's great, but like the implication of Chris Bay basically challenging Swerve makes you think that TNA is about to sell.
So what? Nobody don't want to
Sell the
buy
company.
that shit.
Sell the company.
Oh, speaking of that,
Or WWE.
you guys heard
the
all the
WWE is about
crazy
to-
shit at TNA today?
Oh,
Yeah, the WWE is about to buy them. That's what it makes you think.
Yeah, but they just fired Gail Kim, so I don't know.
I'm thinking that's probably why they doing. Black Star might have a point. Like that's probably why they doing what they doing. They're trying to like basically clean house a little bit.
Yeah, but you
sell?
fired. Yeah, but you fired Gail Kim, who was literally one of who you needed to manage the knockouts, who was doing a good job with it, honestly.
If you
remember WWE did the same thing before they sold it to TKO. Remember? They was firing top people.
If you see Mickey James in TNA next week, you know something's happening.
Well, the knockouts.
Sandman's gonna show the bum out later, but holy shit, man! Fucking Cross almost died. Don't ever take that move again, Cross.
Well, he was up. Well, that was an indie match, so he probably won't.
So music.
We gotta wait for him to play it first. That shit is brutal, bro. I don't even like. I don't even. Yeah. I don't even like Cross like that. Even I was like, "What are you doing?"
No. The biggest "what the fuck are you doing" was what Billy Starks did to Mercedes, whatever that fucking move is.
Oh, dropped her in her head. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, who told you that was okay?
All right, I'm about to
we'll be. Dina should be showing up any week now.
Yep. She might show up tomorrow or next week. Who knows?
Watch her lose to Mercedes, and Mercedes is going to be on ROH.
They could. If they could make this like they could stretch that feud out. If anything, they could get like 2-3 good matches out of that.
That tells you Mercedes is winning. If they stretch it out, that tells you Mercedes is winning.
Here it is.
Okay.
You ready?
There it is.
Ready.
I'm out of the week. Yep.
Bum out of the week, B. This should be bum out from last week because we didn't do bum out of the week last week. So we'll do one for this week, and we do 2 for this week because we missed out on last week.
And for context,
so this is the first one
for context, this is Hammer. This is Hammer and Cross at the Chris Bay tribute show.
Pretty good chin music too.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Nightmare Pendulum.
Oh my God!
Holy double blown out ACLs, Batman.
He blew out his ACL, MCL, and PCL. What the fuck?
He's lucky he ain't blow his. He's lucky he ain't blow out his knees after that move.
Yeah. I mean, that was crazy.
Yo, they are. I'm watching Dark Side, and they talking about that. They talking about that I Quit match he had with The Rock.
Oh, when he took 19 chair shots.
Oh yeah.
His kids and his wife are crying their eyes out watching this match.
Mick was dumb for that. Why would you take them there, Mick? You knew what time it was.
Because he's an idiot.
Why did the Rock stop at 3?
Like you knew what type of match he was gonna have. Yeah, come on, fam. Yeah, bring the kids. Yeah. Watch them. Let them watch me get brutalized. Like this dude, Mick Foley.
The Rock Barry Bonds Mick's face.
That was Mick's idea again, bro. That was Mick's idea.
He was wearing his gym while he was wearing his gym class outfit. Don't forget.
And again, how much of Sean's stash did Mick snort that night?
I see you, my dude.
Mick Foley, the ass kickings that he took over the years were unmerciful.
Right.
And here's the thing: he came from ECW, and he didn't take nearly the ass whoopings he took in WWE and WCW.
That was also one of the best gimmicks that he had in ECW.
He ain't take the ass kickings he took in ECW and WWE were nothing like the ones he took in Japan. He actually got exploded with C4s.
No. The Vader matches alone proved how many lives or how many years he took out of his life. Because that powerbomb on the floor, good lord.
And that match he had with Max Payne before he became Man Mountain Rock.
Oh yeah.
He got toe up in that.
Man Mountain Rock. That dude, man.
His video never came out.
New generation era be when can we completely shit on the new generation era? We got something out of it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Anything? Something?
As far as what?
The Bone Street Crew.
Okay.
I guess, yeah. You got.
I'll give you that.
I mean, we got Razor. We got Brett.
Oh, yeah,
It wasn't all bad.
Yeah,
Greatest,
we got Luger.
The greatest pre-match tradition of all time was when Vader would go to like the person who takes the robes and everything. He goes like, if something happens to my gold, something will happen to you. And he takes
I just like watching him I like watching him put people in the turnbuckle and just start punching the crap out of them.
Bang bang! I.
But Paul Orndorff whooped Vader's. Remember, Paul Orndorff whooped Vader's ass in sandals. In shower sandals.
Also, don't forget, man. New Generation Raw was 1 hour, so it was to the point back.
Oh yeah, it was. It was an hour. Yeah.
And let's not forget on Monday Night Raw during the New Generation when Brett was getting screwed over. That's the first time you hear him curse when he's like, "This is bullshit. This whole company's bullshit."
Push me to the goddamn word for it.
Yeah.
I wanted Drew to say this is bullshit. I'm still waiting for that shit.
But no, you can't deliver it like Brett did because that was just amazing. No one saw that coming.
I think Mac is
you know why? Because that was legitimate heat right there that Brett had.
Now, if you want to get a similar reaction, if Drew snaps, he should push Barrett because they're cool. You know, that's his boy. So like Wade Barrett interviews him and then Drew just fucking pushes him out of nowhere. Like that'll get people talking. Oh shit, is Barrett gonna come back?
Maybe they teased that. Maybe they teased that from the chamber, didn't he?
Like last year's chamber, he pushed him. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They teased it from before, and then they just dropped it.
Yeah. But I think in the shoot, Wade Barrett would whoop his ass. I think Wade Barrett would.
Of course he would. That's the point.
I don't know, B. Barrett might be a little. He might be a little out of shape.
I don't think you ever forget how to be a boxer.
You know, Mac
Unless you're
Savage
taking
stay
tons
on,
of money for it to look foolish like my boy Mike did, that still makes me mad.
He
I'm
was
like,
a
that's
bare knuckle brawler, right? Wasn't he? Barrett.
yeah,
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
nose, he had gotten stabbed in the shoulder, like in real life, because somebody didn't want to pay for his win.
Didn't
And
Regal bare knuckle boxes too?
Yeah,
Regal
he
was a
did.
bare knuckle boxer and an actual legit wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Him. Yeah, most of the like him, Regal, Finley, Barrett, Davy Boy,
Yeah.
like pretty much like most European folks, like they can. Yeah, you don't want to.
They all came from the snake pit. That's what they called it
I
out there.
heard Davey Boy don't got no squabbles. Didn't Davey Boy used to get sunned?
Yeah, but he had Dynamite Kid on his side. That's the only thing that kept him from getting.
Right, because like Davey Boy, I heard he wasn't like that at all. He ain't want no smoke. He wasn't that.
There was two people I know for a fact that was guaranteed ass whoopings if he messed with them. No, three. Mean, Vader.
Yep.
And
Harley Race.
Yeah. Mean, Vader, Harley Race. Those are three people that guaranteed ass whoopings.
Yeah. Kansas City, B.
Oh, also Bad News Allen was legit.
Oh yeah, Bad News Brown, B.
Like they said, I was listening to the Lance Storm podcast, and he said when he showed up to wrestle, they said he showed up in his old judo gi, and he said, when I'm wearing this, I'm a completely different person. And he proceeded to whoop the hell out of a guy that refused to work for him, work a match. The guy tried to sandbag and not do what he was told. So he's like, all right, he put on his gi. Lance Storm's like, and that's when I saw up my shorts, because I'd never seen a dude get thrown around so easily by an old man.
Now the greatest Lance Storm gimmick was when he started belt collecting in WCW, and he caught the cruiserweight title.
That was definitely his best gimmick. That was definitely his best gimmick.
Hey, Lance Storm's always been a great wrestler. He's just boring to watch. Remember him with the rat tail when he was with Chris Jericho? When Lance Storm used to have that damn rat tail.
Well, yeah, what was that name again?
Oh God, I forgot.
The Impact Players.
No, that's him and Just Incredible.
Just Incredible, yeah. Him and Jericho. That was before the Impact Players.
Him and RVD was a good tag team too.
Damn, what
was him and RVD?
I know Ballet wouldn't know. Ballet, if you still there, you remember their name? Jericho and Lance Storm?
If I can be serious for a minute.
No, it was Storm. No. It was Storm, the person that Sonny fucked up.
Yeah, I said what?
No, it was Storm and the person that Sonny fucked up.
No, Candido?
That's a really open question right there. No, the person that was she was with him before she got with Sean.
Yeah.
The Thrill Seekers. They were called the Thrill Seekers.
Yeah, Thrill Seekers. Yeah.
Thrill Seekers? Okay.
Yeah. That was not Candido. That was
Jericho and Lance Storm.
Yeah.
Storm and Candido were the Impact Players, right?
No, Candido was in Triple Threat. Impact Players was Just Incredible and Lance Storm with Dawn Marie.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Man,
because I used to love the Triple Threat with Chris Candido.
Dawn Marie was bad as fuck around that time. Sheesh.
So was Beulah back in the day.
Nah, I think Dawn Marie looked better.
Come on, Leia.
Yeah, she was.
Does anybody remember Triple X from TNA? Love that group.
Yes, they were awesome. They were awesome. Low Key, The Fallen Angel, and Elix Skipper.
Yeah, man.
Hey, speaking of legit tough guys, I couldn't help but notice. Have you guys noticed? Ever since the Hurt Syndicate went to AEW, there's been like no backstage drama at all.
Well, you know what the problem with that is? Like, it'd be kind of weird to go run up on Bobby Lashley, and if he has to yell at you, you already messed up because you got him talking. Shelton Benjamin will twist you up 80 different ways from Sunday.
All three of them. Don't forget, MVP's like a legit black belt too. So.
Yeah, all three of them can fight.
No, when MVP said that, oh, I'm an expert of how much oxygen you can breathe. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah. But him and Sheldon were a tag team in Japan. They were called the Kaiju.
Shelton
had a dope theme song too.
Shelton and Brock was a tag team in OVW.
Well, they actually
Yeah.
went to school together. I think Sheldon's legitimately the godfather of his kids.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Yeah.
I think because him and Brock Lesnar were actually real close.
Yeah, they're roommates in Minnesota together.
I also heard this, and I don't know if it's true. Did y'all know that Sheldon Benjamin is actually a very funny guy? They said for some reason when he's on camera, he's not, but backstage, he be killing everybody.
He's also one of the first ones to bring video games backstage. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Do you guys remember that crazy gimmick for Shelton they just dropped after 1 week?
Wait, Sheldon's mama? Sheldon's mama?
His mama, played by Thea?
No. His crazy gimmick.
Nah,
no.
I can't see him being crazy. He's too
No,
Sheldon.
You remember? Y'all remember? You just don't remember because it was for a week. When they
Mm.
came back to WWE, when he came back in WWE, when they brought back the brand split, remember a segment where Shelton was backstage and the camera just zoomed in on his face and he looked like he was going to say something and then he didn't and he just walked off and everybody laughed like, what the fuck was that? That was supposed to be a crazy gimmick, but then they dropped it.
Yeah, man, that would have been kind of cool.
I don't remember that. No, I don't remember that.
Look it up. You can find it on YouTube. Just put in Shelton Benjamin stare. I know all y'all saw it. Y'all just don't remember because it was literally a one-time segment and they never did it
I
again.
know what you're talking about. I remember that gimmick. I didn't know where they were going with that.
Vince didn't either. That's why.
I'm still upset that they. Did you ever see JTG sells Cobra?
Oh yeah.
Just because of his book, I looked that up and I'm like, yeah, that's the greatest Cobra sale I ever saw.
He Devon sold that.
That's what made it so great.
Oh God, man!
I got a homie that looks just like Devon Dudley. It's so sad. He looked like his son, like he could be his son. Same smile and everything. Every time I see him, I go, "Oh, my brother, testify!" And then he gives me a finger.
Oh, my brother. Masturbation, and Taz Flair laughing.
No, I'm just glad to finally, because I had to drive across country, right?
Right.
Yeah.
How's that going?
I left the South. I'm out in Vegas.
Oh, okay. So you're back home?
I'm back home, but just for a little bit for my next trip.
I'm going to pay you about to pay the 2 racks for WrestleMania?
No.
2 racks is a mortgage and a half.
Man,
WrestleMania tickets looking like a heist movie at this point.
pretty much. You know what? That should be their promo for it. Make it a heist movie. Like they used to do when WrestleMania went Hollywood. I still think those were some of their best promos.
WWE making niggas broke since this is 1985.
Yeah. So good, you got to resort to violence. Hey, there's some tickets. Come up out of them as he pulling out the WrestleMania. You know you have to do it. But I like the good thing about it being in town is all the local shows that are going to come out, like FSW out here, because there's a lot of good up and comers out here. Like I said, Cross was from here. Chris Bay actually wrestled out here before he got hurt.
GCW doing Bloodsport. I like them doing Bloodsport Mania weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Dunn's going to be there this time.
As long as I don't got to see the Invisible Man, I'm with Jim Cornette on that. I can't stand that gimmick. The Invisible I even saw the Invisible Man versus Invisible Dan match. That was stupid.
So wasn't that Invisible Stan?
Yeah, Invisible Stan. That's it. That's how much I hated it. I'm like, I know it's fake. Don't beat me over the head with it. I hear people all the time tell me how fake it is. And I'm like, yeah, and Die Hard was an actual documentary about one cop's journey to save the world from a bunch of dudes in the Nakatomi building in the 89, whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, prayers.
Good, Blaze. How you been?
Prayers to Juju Watkins, the forward for USC. She tore her ACL.
Dang. Yeah. Everybody tearing those these days. Every time I look up, it's ACs and MCL.
ACLs are easy to tear. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's funny.
I never knew that.
Yeah, easy to tear, take forever to recover. But if you tear an MCL, the recovery period's like way quicker. It's kind of weird.
Like I remember,
Kimbo Slice. Kimbo.
I remember when Adrian Peterson tore his ACL in December, came back in September and rushed for 2,000 yards. I'm like, that is the end of anybody with an ACL. Because motherfuckers will expect you to come back like Adrian did. That motherfucker's one of a kind.
Hey, Seth Rollins came back and was still hitting his old Tyler Black moves.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he definitely gave his body to the business, man. That's why. Yeah, he might get the short end of the stick, pause, like Seth Rollins, but I think part of the reason is because, my dude, you bitch too damn much.
Yeah.
Like, you're a great wrestler, definitely. Like, you definitely put the company on your back. It's just that whining shit. Oh, fuck you, punk. You never called me back. Wah, wah. Like, shut your punk ass up and fight.
I didn't call many people back, you asshole.
Right.
I like what Regal said, though. Remember what Regal said to MJF when MJF was trying to talk mess? He's like, boy, when I was your age, when you got into the business, I had to wrestle grown men.
At 15 years old.
At 15 years, I'm wrestling grown-ups.
Yeah, Seth sealed his fate after the summer of 2019 on Twitter. If you know, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Topher's never going to let that go.
I'm never
He's
going
not
to let
talking
it
about
go,
that.
bro.
He's talking about
he was just
Ricochet.
wrong.
Ricochet is better than Will Ospreay. That one.
I know. I remember.
That's what I meant. Ospreay, excuse me. No, Omega Ospreay.
That's the biggest L. That's the biggest L he ever. Like, he was done after that. After that, like, he was never going to be a champ again. So,
Man, he said Ricochet was better than Ospreay, and now look, Ricochet is wrestling Ospreay at another promotion.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, their first match, I get why people like the old timers didn't really dig it. It was more of a gymnast show than making it look like you're trying to fight. You can incorporate that in and make it look like you're actually trying to throw down. Luchador's been doing it for years.
Like the greatest shoot ass whooping I ever seen in my life was when Ron Simmons shoot whipped Ahmed Johnson's ass.
Oh yeah. Mark Henry talked about that. He said all the wrestlers were in the gorilla position watching it.
They knew that receipt was coming.
Yep.
Like, why didn't anybody say, like, yo, Rod is here. He's going to whip your ass.
I think he's in judo now, Ahmed Johnson. I think he's like in a I don't know if he runs the dojo, but I think he's into like some form of martial arts nowadays.
Well, that's good because he was ballooning out for a minute. He was getting as big as Mabel.
Yeah, he was looking
like,
crazy.
I would have told him, like, yo, Ahmed, Rod's here to whoop your ass. Run for your fucking life.
They didn't give him the heads up because motherfuckers, they didn't like Ahmed. They didn't give him that heads up.
Well, Ahmed was kind of a jerk
too, because he's the first ever Black Intercontinental Champion, and for that alone, it does warrant a Hall of Fame induction. But since no one likes him, you know.
Hey, I did like the Pearl River Plunge, but he wasn't even liked in WCW.
Oh God!
When he said
they didn't even like him there.
When he said Austin's a racist, that was when his Hall of Fame induction got revoked.
Yeah, because it's like you can't just sit there and call somebody a racist with no proof.
Especially since there were actual racists at the time there that he had plenty to pick from. Mark Henry will tell you that. He's like, there were plenty there.
It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's a me whooping your ass thing.
I still like that story of how Mark Henry got sent to Canada because when he broke his leg, Shawn Michaels took his crutches and he's like, look, and had Sid standing in front of him. He said, look here, I ain't gonna be on these forever. And when it does heal, I'm gonna break it again, breaking my foot off in your ass. Now get out my way.
And it's sad too, because Vince really did like Ahmed. He was gonna give him the title. He really was, but he kept getting hurt, and he wouldn't shut up backstage. Killed his.
Well, of course, Vince liked him. Look at him back then. He was built like a brick house. You know how he is.
Yeah. Then he went to WCW, became Big T, and became 6 months pregnant.
Yeah. And then to make it even worse, they had a Sorry Jazz imitation named Midnight there.
That shit got me floored though. Chill. He said it's not a black thing and it's not a white thing. It's a me kicking your ass thing.
Yeah.
That was good. Let's
What
get
did
up
Ron
out of here,
say?
though, B.
Oh,
I'm about
okay.
to shut it down. We're gonna pull up again. Do what we do on Friday? You already know the vibes. Talk about the rest of the week in wrestling. Talk about Dynamite and all that.
Yeah, man.
Talk about SmackDown.
Straight up.
Taker versus Shawn Michaels is my throwback match tonight. WrestleMania edition. In honor of Taker, and I'm doing WrestleMania throwbacks from now till Mania.
The retirement match, right?
Exactly.
The retirement
man,
match. The first match or the second
Post it
match?
in the chat, B. You already know. Post it in the chat. Post it in the comments. All that.
First and
Yeah.
second match. Or both?
I'm gonna talk about Bruiser Brody versus Mean Mark Callis.
Let's get up out of here, B. Appreciate
Y'all have a good one.
You too,
Yeah,
B.
man.
You too.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts go out to the comrades for pulling up. You already know the vibes. Shouts go out to Ballet, my dude Blaze, King Leo with the Dudo. You know what I mean? My dude Henny God. Appreciate and love all y'all, B. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep cooking and we're going to be here again on Friday. And on that note, peace out, motherfucker.